We're live. Holy shit. An ordeal. Situation normal. All fucked up. Oh shit, should we go post this? Hey, Dragon Rider's here. We're good. Yep, we need to learn how to use Streamlabs, folks. It's what it's come down to. Which I'm sure will make our recordings for Dice Sesh and other recordings that we do even better. Because we won't have to... I don't...
That's why you can hear Monster Hunter Rise in the background. It does! Yay. So, now that that's resolved itself...
We're all back and on track, Jack.
Yep. How are things? Well, do you want the honest answer, or what?
Moaning, how are things?
Do you want the honest answer about how things are at the moment?
Mumsy, here are how things are. We've had to put out 5 fires, and we're trying to figure out Streamlabs.
Fortunately, it's... Assuming I am alert and conscious tomorrow, I'll be trying to figure it out for Hub Day. Fortunately, it's, answer to how things are going. Well, my computer decided to spontaneously restart. That appears to have borked poor XSplit beyond all recognition. Hello and welcome.
Welcome and hello.
Apologies if I sound a little strange. Pollen can just not exist, please. Thank you. One moment.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Sorry about that. I assume you guys don't want to hear me try and get this congestion out of my nose.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one.
Smart man. Anyway, so to answer the question about what we're drawing today, we are drawing some art of Dice Sesh characters Ava and Jude, only they're in maid outfits for reasons.
Ooh, Mumsy says we could ask Gray.
I'll pick his brain after the stream.
Pick his brain later tonight. He's asleep right now.
Oh right, because he lives in New Zealand.
Yep. He's on Aussie time.
The land of the kiwi. The bird, not the fruit.
Have you ever tried to see kiwi eat a kiwi?
Well, usually
So-
they eat bugs, so I imagine they would be probably very confused.
That's a weird form of cannibalism right there.
All I know about kiwis is they're that one weird bird with an egg bigger than with an egg practically the size of their entire body. So yeah, as I got to very excitedly discover on Monday, from New Zealand and is living in Perth, I think. Oh, so he is in Australia proper then.
Yeah, you might have to wait till the weekend. He works a lot on during the week.
Right? I'll just shoot him a quick message saying, hey, at your earliest convenience.
Yep.
Could you-
Streamlabs is being a butt. Can you help me, please?
Yeah, at your earliest convenience, could you help me figure out how to wrangle Streamlabs appropriately? So the context for this art piece in world is it sort of a modern alternate universe where everybody is human or at least human adjacent. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I will be drawing Jude, who is an anvil rot and basically a robot, as a person. I have received their players' permission to do this. But yeah, so anyway,
Any who's a what's it?
so Von Richten's came out today, and it's going to be arriving to the house at some point today.
Oh shit, that actually came out today?
Yeah, I pre-ordered it.
That means I can play as my undead warlock, and Lava can't say shit about it.
Anyway, so if you guys want, Felix and I can do a pre-recorded overlook and review of the content. And it would have to be pre-recorded so it doesn't accidentally eat 3 days of stream.
No, it'll just eat 3 days of recording.
Well, Tasha's also ate 3 days, so...
Oh, no, I remember. I was there.
Yeah, Tasha's ate like 3 days. I'm curious to see if they do a book on the Feywild, because that would be cool, and it's not really a very explored,
I think that's what they're doing
Plane.
next because of the unearthed Fey races.
yeah. That would be cool, because I don't think the Feywild is really that well explored from, like, a here's how you can use this. Which I feel is kind of a shame, because there's really a lot of nifty things you can do with, like, a land of the Fey.
Yep.
So the chat's general consensus is that we should do a pre-recorded of Von Richten's.
Nice.
Apologies, everyone, if I sound a little strange. I think my kid brought something home from preschool because I am congested as hell. Yes, I did check, and I'm not running a fever of any kind, so there's that at least. But yeah, oh, also, another episode of Dice Sesh has left the editing halls, as it were.
Editing hells.
No. The editing hells are for when it's an episode that focuses on one specific character, and then the software doesn't pick up any of that character's audio.
Yep.
I still have nightmares about that.
Oh, lordy.
Could be I mean, my kid has a pollen allergy, so, who knows? I mean, where I live, there is enough pollen that my normally red car is slightly orange.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Could be worse, though. But yeah, like, in this sort of AU, it's as... I'm gonna... Basically, in my head, it's everybody's... yeah, I have bad dreams about things going horribly wrong with audio. Could be worse.
What a fun life you lead, Susan.
There are worse things I could have nightmares about. I'm a parent.
Very true.
Yeah, so in this little AU, I imagine, it's a sort of everybody's in college kind of deal. Because every single member of the party is like early 20s.
Okay.
And basically, the characters are interpreted as like, so you have Ava, who is very much a sort of track and field enthusiast.
That's a good way to put her.
And is also probably in the university's ROTC program.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because, I mean, actual Ava is in the... normal canon Ava is in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Jude is her very shy, aggressively homeschooled friend.
Is it the weird kind of homeschool?
It's the... I'm gonna stick close to you until you figure out how to function in normal society. Homeschooled. And the two have started working at the same place. Ava's mostly there to keep Jude safe from creepy people.
Aw.
Just like, I don't want to be here, but I'm here to support my friend.
And then there's Jude, just like the dresses.
And it was just like, at least one of us does. What is the weirdest dream I've ever had? I would answer that if I could remember my dreams beyond like 5 seconds after I wake up. Felix, do you have an answer for this nice man? Do you have an answer for Mumsy?
Weirdest dream?
Yeah.
Uh, yes, but it requires so much context that I don't think it's appropriate to share on a stream.
Ah, fun.
It involves my ex. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh boy! Say no more. Well, I mean, technically, adventuring is a job.
At least in the eyes of the state. Wait. Oh, I just heard something. I'll be right back.
Okay. Of course it did, Mumsy. Of course it did.
It's just my gram moving around.
Okay. Apparently, Mumsy's washing machine had a temper tantrum.
Oh god, not again, Mums.
I'm glad that worked for you, Mumsy.
Yep, whatever works. Also, Mumsy, you crazy.
Okay. Now switch to blue. And this is Ava's outfit. I just need to take this, move it like there-ish. There we go. Now I have some kind of context for what goes where. Of course I am. I was arguing with them. Mumsy, don't spend 20 minutes arguing with your washing machine. It's not worth it.
I mean, it could be.
How is the weather over there today?
Mm,
Sunny and 70?
sunshine. About that good.
Excuse me.
You're excused. Where are you going?
God damn it. Yeah, the issue with the dress I picked for Ava is there is no, like, good reference for it on a human being.
Oh, you're gonna have to improvise.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that means you're getting a storm, Mumsy, if there's lightning.
The
What?
things Mum says sometimes.
Yeah. We're trying. Yeah. Probably a safe guess to make, Mumsy? That's why I'm home watching the stream instead of at work. Okay. Nature murder. Nature will do that. Um.
Yeah, no, that happens.
Maid. Yep. Uh. That will most likely be next week. Also, because of when the small humans school ends, we will probably be getting a early start on the Momono at on the on like the Monster Pride stuff. We will probably be trying to get an early start on that because his schooling ends on like the 7th.
Of June?
Yeah.
Yep, and there goes our streams.
Yeah, on the bright side, I'll be able to produce more pre-recordeds.
Yep.
So there is that. So this little outfit over here is a very, very dark blue. We're just gonna politely move that back over here. Shrink it down. Keep it right there. Now, Now it's Jude's turn. Yeah, yeah, we'll do our best to like keep the pre-recordeds coming. But occasionally, life will get us.
Yep. And starting our pre-recorded, we've we have liked the ability to be doing our video game streams. So our pre-recordeds will include some long video game recordings.
Yep. More specifically, Mass Effect.
Your story brain is gonna go nuts.
You bring this only upon yourself.
I know.
Well, here's the thing, Dragon Rider. Jude is an anvil rot. Basically, they're a robot. So,
He doesn't particularly have a gender.
yeah.
He's just male presenting.
Yeah. Like, the the party, yeah, the current I'm gonna say chassis, for lack of a better term,
Yep.
that Jude has is, well, male presenting. So that's how we view Jude.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
But if we're honest, Jude is non-binary, just like Jude's player, Kai.
Yeah. So if sometimes, and sometimes we, as members of the party, will refer to basically Jude's an anvil rot, and as a result for them, gender is extremely flexible.
Gother
Uh,
from Seven Deadly Sins is a good example.
yes, I'm gonna take your word on that one.
Yeah, Gother is a good example.
Yeah, although since this is a sort of lower tech version, this Jude is a human being. Don't need the headpiece or the neck piece. Okay, so like a little creepy doll entity. Lovely. That is a thing right there.
Oh, did you just read about Gother?
Yeah, that's a thing right
Yep.
there.
Yep, Gother is a tragic character.
Who did, like, they need all the hugs and Possibly some therapy.
And therapy isn't a possibly. Therapy is a please.
Oh. Poor little... Poor little doll.
Yep, that's what Gother is, really. He's a doll with memory magic powers.
That's quietly disconcerting.
Oh yeah, he can change and alter the memory of people.
That's disconcerting?
Yes.
Please tell me the little bugger's on the side of good. Or gets there.
Extensively, Gother's on the side of good, but also Gother doesn't really have a programmed moral compass.
Ah, one of those. Joy.
Oh yeah, Dragon Rider. I watched Schmuck Squad.
I have a lot of questions.
Seven Deadly Schmucks is the Seven Deadly Sins abridged.
Oh. Okay then.
Yeah, so the Seven Deadly Sins all have a sin, right?
Yeah.
That's the big thing. Our main good guys are named after the Seven Deadly Sins. And our main bad guys are the Ten Commandments.
Little on the nose, but okay.
It's a little on the nose, but it's kind of interesting. So our main protagonist, Meliodas, or Meliodas, or however the fuck you want to say it, he's the dragon sin of wrath.
Okay.
He is so named because one angry night he wiped a city off the face of the planet.
Why am I not surprised? Okay, continue.
To be fair, they killed his girlfriend.
Reasonable reason to wipe a town off the face of the earth.
Yeah, not a town, a city. Like medieval city, but city.
Still, good reason to wipe an area off a map.
Yeah. He just screamed and it got destroyed.
Everything can be destroyed if you yell hard enough.
Yeah. And he started the Seven Deadly Sins. Then we have Bon, the Fox Sin of Greed. So forenamed because he stole the elixir of life, allegedly.
That allegedly implies that he did not.
He didn't. He was gifted the elixir of life, but he was also the only survivor around the area after the Fairy King's forest was burned down. So Bon is ostensibly immortal.
That doesn't sound like something you want to test.
No, you can. He's been cut in half and came back.
Ew.
He has had his head blown off and came back.
Again, I state, ew.
He also cannot age.
That's gotta be awkward.
Because elixir of life. We have King, the bear sin of sloth. So forenamed because he's the king of the fairies and he just let the fairy forest burn down.
Because he could.
We have Diane, the serpent sin of envy.
So named for reasons.
Yeah, I'm not remembering why.
She has the name she does, but she does.
Yeah. Diane's best girl, by the way.
Okay.
And then
This is definitely one of those where it's like, I take your word for it.
Gother is the goat sin of lust.
Poor little bugger.
We have Escanor, who is the Lionson of Pride.
Okay.
And then oh yeah, Diane's a giant race. And she is a literal giant.
Okay.
And then Merlin is the boar sin of gluttony.
Okay.
And yes, Merlin. Like actual Merlin. But only Merlin in this story is a female who has lived for an obsessively long amount of time because she just has all the magic.
Okay.
And those are 7 deadly sins.
Oh joy. This sounds like some of these characters are not in for a good time.
None of them are. None of them are. Oh yeah, King and Bon are in-laws because Bon loves King's sister.
Charming.
Only small downside with that, all fairies are shotas and lollies.
Ew.
Because, they're the fair folk, they're always... Like, they're 30,000 some years old, but they're all shotas and lollies.
That's still kind of a yikes.
Here's the thing, though. If you can get past that, oh, God, is the romance good, well written. It is well written. Like, fuck. Like,
I will have to take your word for it. Just bleh.
also,
No.
also, other thing that's well written, King and Diane love each other.
That's adorable.
So the giant and the king of the fairies.
Who is
He
a
just
who is a small?
he King actually grows up. Dragon Rider, I don't think she's gonna watch. King actually grows up when he gets his wings. He doesn't grow up all the way, but he at least looks older than 10.
I'll take your word for it. Blech.
I understand where you're coming from with that.
It's a nice thought, but no thank you. Do not
Yep,
want.
no. Yeah, no, I understand. But the show is actually good.
I will have to take your word for it.
We'll watch it one day.
Ugh.
Diane's technically a monster girl, she's a giant.
Ugh.
Yeah, and they don't, like, show anything or anything.
Right. Right. Ugh.
Plus, the 10 Commandments have some of the most interesting powers ever.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, we can only watch up to season 3, though, because... I hate that. I hate that they ruined that.
Because season 4.
No, season 3.
Because season 3 buggered some stuff.
They switched animation studios, and the animation studio that got a hold of it is nowhere near as good.
Ah!
It's...
That's.
Oh my god, is it bad.
That's fair.
But, everyone in Seven Deadly Sins has a unique magical power. Like, completely unique to them. So, like, the main guy, Meliodas, he has a power called Full Counter. which
Okay.
if something magic's coming at him, he can swipe at it, counter it, and return it to you double as strong.
Whee! That sounds like a
It's
health hazard.
just like, hi there, you shoot a fireball? Take it. Uh, Bon has thievery magic, so like he can steal your strength and make it his.
That
Um,
sounds irritating.
it kind of is. King's innate magic is called disaster, but he does some more things with his magical spear, Chestiful.
That's a name, but okay, carry on.
Yep. So like King's magic is basically bad luck magic.
Makes sense. He's a member of the Fey folk.
So it's like, oh, I used my disaster magic on this old man, and now he's gonna have a heart attack because that's bad luck for him. Um, Diane has earth shaping magic.
Okay, cool.
Gother, as we've discussed, has his memory magic.
Which is terrifying.
It is. Uh, Merlin learned magic like a wizard, but she has a unique magical power called Absolute Cancel.
Which I get the feeling is going to be exactly what it sounds like on the tin.
Yep. No matter how strong a barrier or how strong your magic is, Merlin just waves her hand and it's done.
Just like, and no.
Yeah, Merlin is the fuck you. Merlin's playing white blue, is how it basically goes.
Ah, delightful.
Um, Escanor's magic is very interesting. He basically has a Jekyll and Hyde thing going.
That's concerning.
During the day, he's big, strong, boastful, and prideful. You know, he's like in your face, like, I am the best. But at night, he is the wimpiest man who ever existed.
Okay.
And that's Escanor.
How does that help him?
At night, it doesn't. But during the day, he could pick up an average human and just crush his head with no thought.
Ah. Is this dependent on exposure to sunlight, or...?
Yes, higher the sun, higher the sun in the sky, stronger he is.
Will it still work if you plunk him underground?
No, he needs the sunlight to hit him.
Okay. White blue is a color scheme in Magic the Gathering, which is not a fun color schematic to go against.
Nope, it's basically the fuck you counter deck.
Yeah, it's usually a color scheme full of counterspell, full of things designed to keep your cards in your hand and not on the field where you want them to be.
I'll be right back. I hear something like knocking.
Okay. When the sun's out, he's unbeatable, but when it's down, he cannot combat his way out of a wet paper bag.
I guess I'm just hearing shit.
Right. Pretty much. Uh, the too long didn't read is blue cards exist to mess with you. Yeah, blue white decks just exist to mess with. They exist to mess with you, and there's not really much you can do against them, really, except have another white blue deck on the field, and pray they don't decide to work together. Am I wrong, Felix?
No, you're quite right.
Yeah. The only decks in my mind that are worse, like kill it now, kill it right now, are mono green life gain decks.
Yeah, no, those can be bad. Just watch me ramp, watch me ramp, watch me ramp, watch me ramp.
And you're just kind of left sitting there like, please do not.
Can you stop?
Again, sorry I'm not really talking all that much.
It's all good. You're concentrating on your drawing.
Yeah, and blue black is pretty good. Um, I've personally never run it myself, but I think it's pretty good. Felix, what are your thoughts on blue black?
That can be hard.
To deal with as an opponent?
Yes.
Yeah, because there's all that buffing blue does going on. And on one rather memorable, for me at least, occasion, I taught my the people I was playing with that that white, that blue green decks, especially from the Ravnica setting, were not to leave unsupervised.
Nope. No,
I.
no. You do not leave that shit alone. It is hazardous to your health.
Yep. Do not leave a Simic deck unsupervised. Because it will be bad times for you.
Yep, 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 yep. I'll be right back, Susan. I gotta use the restroom.
Okay. Yeah, I am sorry I stopped. Uh, I'm sorry we did start kind of late because of technical difficulties. Yes.
I'm back.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
That's good. What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Working on the character?
Oh man, awesome. Hey Susan.
Are you about to start messing with me,
What? I would never.
Felix?
Getting too smart for me.
I
Don't get
mean,
to have any fun anymore. No.
alrighty.
Alrighty.
So, while I was drawing, I was thinking about the characters, and I had an odd thought.
Oh, let me hear it. I love odd thoughts.
Could, like, let's say, and this is not me wishing this into existence,
Mm-hmm.
let's say something very, very bad happens to Jude, and what remains is the head bits.
Oh no.
Can they stick that on like a new anvil wrought body and boot it back up again?
I don't know.
I don't know, and I'm not gonna ask the husband because that would give him ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, just don't give the DM ideas if you enjoy continued survival
Mm-hmm.
and non-suffering of your characters. Now, that's not to say a DM should be kept in the dark about your character. This is just saying know your DM.
Yep, let's do 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 do.
What are you doing?
So, I started playing Mass Effect 3 last night, right?
Uh-huh.
And I remembered I have something. I
What?
have the I have the old Prima like guidebook to Mass Effect 3, so I'm looking at it.
Cool. Does my husband watch the streams? Not that I know of.
Sometimes.
Ah. Also, Felix, what do you think of the look? What do you think?
What do I think of what? Zoom out? Or maybe you have, and it's just taking a minute for the stream to catch up. That's a very good look for Ava's face.
Just.
And then there's Jude, just all smiles.
Just like, this is fine.
Just,
Ava, release me from this great indignity. Jude, I see no problems here.
That man tipped me $1.
Meanwhile, just Jude. I love how we've just quietly headcanoned to Jude as just this innocent little adorable thing.
Well, Jude is innocent and adorable thing.
True, true. Yeah, and only really Perforos, who created Jude, would know. But the party doesn't want to talk. But the party does not like the idea of talking to Perforos.
No.
According to Mumsy, the look of if Taka says anything, I will murder his face with a knife.
Takis in the corner taking pictures, but completely silent.
Because he knows if he says anything, Ava will know he's there.
Yep. Just a weird sixth sense Ava has.
It's called She Was in the Military. Sneak up on her at your peril. Also, Ava definitely has the face of if anybody tries to stiff the other employees, she will mug that person later. Not not lit she won't actually do it, but it would definitely be under items of consideration. Yeah, just like also, why do I imagine Tech is just like yeah, he's definitely just quietly taking pictures in the corner. But I also kind of imagine him thinking, if Ava finds out I'm taking these, I'm a dead man. Aside from it's Takis, he knows things. Like,
Yeah.
he knows Ava will kill him dead if she catches him taking photos of her in this, in her mind, very, very silly outfit.
Yeah, just it's all the pictures.
Why do I imagine like a real world, like the in the AU where this would happen? Why do I imagine Takis being like the school newspaper kid, like the one who does like the school's paper?
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, so how was her Q2? Yeah, Ava just looks 1,000% done.
Yeah, Ava, how was your work week? Did it go good? I wouldn't know.
Yeah, the dress I picked, it came in like a bunch of color options, but I picked the sort of dark blue because that kind of suited Ava.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, the other ones were your typical black and white, sort of a pinkish, and like none of those really suited Ava. But then again, in my mind, Ava's like borderline allergic to pink. Why does Takis play with fate when it comes to Ava? I think that's a Felix question.
What?
Felix?
Why does what?
Why does Takis play with fire when it comes to Ava?
Why not?
So basically, it's because he can get a rise out of her.
Yep.
He can get a rise out of her, therefore it's fun. Is basically what you're telling me.
Yep.
Yeah, probably shits and giggles. Speak and your Yeah, I imagine this face would probably happen if if Takis didn't know Ava worked there and popped in for like a quick bite to eat or something.
Coming in to just see Jude.
And the stars align that she is on shift that day.
Yeah, he just like walks in. Jude! I'm here for the daily special! Eh,
Immediately goes quiet when he spots Ava in a corner.
eh, that that's Ava.
do,
That's Ava.
do I say something or
Pulls
do
out
I get
phone.
just also him in his head? Do I say something or do I get to continue survive? Or do I get to keep being alive?
Yep.
Meanwhile, Ava, to her credit, just she knows Takis is there. She's just not saying anything about it.
Leo is going to get such a kick out of this.
Why do I get the feeling this incarnation's Cleo is like his partner in crime, sort of?
Why wouldn't she be?
Fair. And yes, Ava would definitely be like, if you breathe a word of this to anyone, they will never find your body.
I will not say a thing. Next day, she's front page news in the
School paper.
school's paper. He's just sitting there with like an etch a sketch that says "didn't say a word."
Internally, just, I will kill him.
I will
Uh,
kill him, but right now I'm just impressed he found a loophole.
yeah. Cleo, for those of you who are curious, is Cleo is Takis's lady love in the campaign. The party is currently, well, once we've fixed our paladin, the party is currently on a mission to go rescue her. We are uncertain of how that will turn out, but we're gonna do our best.
Yep. It's gonna be fun.
And by fun, we mean potentially traumatizing to Takis.
It's gonna be May.
But yeah, I do really like how Ava just looks so just done with life.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Fair.
Oh, now that's a thought. Let's strap Susan into a maid outfit.
Good luck with that.
Lava will hold you down.
I will kick him.
Oh, please, like that's a threat to him anymore. You do it every night.
Felix, one of these days I will reach through my computer and I will strangle you. And you will have entirely brought it upon yourself.
I know. But notice how that doesn't scare me?
Gonna have to go and fix the lines on that one. About the previous times Ava went to Malta. The previous times Ava went to Meltus, she didn't actually wear a disguise. All she did was like not have her military insignia on full display.
Yep.
And the
But now
party
she's traveling with this band of weirdos.
Yeah, and the party did briefly disguise her as a
As Evan!
as a manservant, which is technically a butler. Her reason? Uh her reason for going to
Love.
Melitus was actually discussed in the most recent episode of Sesh.
It was love.
And since it's released to the public now, I can actually talk about it. Yes, she was in fact there to visit her boyfriend. God damn it, Mumsy. I wonder if Crow realizes none of us will ever let Brunhilde die.
I hope you do someday.
Just quiet, like the next time we enter the city, Takis does not use that disguise.
I know, he's still gonna use that disguise. It's his best one.
Fair.
Okay, you're on my ass. Yeah, great plug, Susan.
Thank you. I try.
You're learning.
I'm getting there. Yes, you were right. Oh, Felix, something that the party realized, something that we realized and discussed a little bit, but realized we'd need to ask you about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Takis's Brunhilde disguise, does that include a quick shave?
Takis is clean shaven.
Oh, for some reason we thought he had like a little goatee.
Nope, he's clean shaven.
Oh. Fair enough, that's our bad. Yeah, we asked about it after you'd left, and we figured we'd ask and get an answer.
Yeah, no, he's clean shaven.
Ah, the more you know. At least now I know I didn't mess up when I was drawing him for the for that bit of Christmas art.
Yep. He is a clean shaven boy.
Any particular reason why?
He finds beards itchy.
I mean, fair. Yeah, Ava looks done with life. Jude looks like he's having a blast.
Yep.
Ava has probably already almost KO'd somebody.
Probably.
When asked, why did you do that? Her answer is they brought it on themselves.
When asked why did they do that, her reply, they tried to touch. No touchy.
Yeah, as 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 Takis has learned, you do not just randomly put you do not just randomly like put your arm around Ava or anything like that because she will beat you up. Oh, God.
Unless you're a certain someone in Melitus.
He gets a pass. If Spyro tried to spar with Ava, that depends very heavily on like a lot of things. So I mean, while Ava would not try to like dissuade him from doing it, it's just like I hope you realize this may not go well for you.
Ava would just be like, I can put Tauros on his ass. You still want to try this? Yes? Alright, I warned you.
You were warned. Uh, take pity on him or give him just hold nothing back and then help him figure out what's going wrong from there. Definitely, definitely the latter. Ava does not really believe in, like,
Holding back.
yeah, no. Like, she won't actively, like, try and hurt him or anything, just she will be very, very aggressive. With her, with her battle tactics.
Yeah, it's like, you wanted this.
You asked me to. I can't feel my kidney. The only way it could be worse, honestly, is if Ava were a monk. Like, just if Ava were a monk, she would there would definitely be just pain.
Uh, so, Susan, I got discussing with Lava last night
Oh,
uh, about, like, what do we do after Theros? And I had the idea we give Lava a break and we do, like, a little funny campaign. Like, it's designed to be short, but just something fun, you know?
yeah,
What would you say to all kobolds?
that would be adorable. Hello, darling.
Speak of the devil.
Good. Look at Ava. Yeah. Yep. Yes, I got Kai's permission for this. Honey, Jude's chassis is male. I'm working with what I can, okay?
Why did you have to remind your husband that Jude's a guy?
Apparently the face I have given poor Jude is a bit feminine.
So?
It confused him.
Ah, well, Jude's a non-binary, so it still works.
Yeah. It's like, oh, is that gender bent Jude? No. Yeah, just I'm glad that Spyro is always up for getting stronger, even if it means being used as kind of a unfortunate punching bag. Because despite Ava's marked preference for archery, she is no slouch in terms of hand to hand. Archery's just her preference.
Yep.
And last but not least, There. Oh, mug. Huh. Well, here they are.
Aw, that is adorable.
Yeah. Ava just
They're
looks. Ava looks
Yeah, Ava looks
1,000%
so
done.
Yep. I heard a cat.
Honey, are you pestering Gideon again? The husband is being a pest to poor Gideon the cat.
Oh,
And I'm giving them a background that's like this because, well, I think it's more interesting than just them in a blank white void.
yeah. Yeah, no, Kai is gonna love this.
Yeah, Jude. Yeah, I I get the yeah, Jude. It's like, oh, I bring you coffee. Ava, you're probably gonna order 50 other things. I'm grabbing a tray too. Well, thank you all very much for coming by, everyone. We hope to, assuming my second COVID shot doesn't KO me too much, we will see you all again tomorrow for more Monster Hunter. Thank you all very much for coming. You'll be able to see this bit of art and some other Sesh art, fan art I'm doing over the course of a few days on on my Twitter. Uh, Anything else you want to say, Felix?
I got nothing at the moment.
Okay. Thank you all very much for stopping by. Bye for now.
Toodles!
Oh, yes, I need to put in the watermark.
Oh, yes, the watermark. Put it on the coffee mugs.
Logo rough draft. Shrink. Bring up. Uh, I'm gonna.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna put it on the apron instead, so it's on the aprons instead, so it's actually like legible.
Okie doke.
Because if I shrink it small enough to put it on the coffee mugs, it's really not legible. There we go. Thank you all very much for coming by. Thank you for reminding me about the watermark. I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now!
Toodle!